Charlene Bauer, Ladies Off-Road Network, and we are live at 5. Didn't make it home in time. Didn't make it. So, we're live at 5 on the road, and do I have a story to tell about this? Yes. I'm towing a trailer right now. We're in Big Red. We are Big Red, which could also be Yontu, which could also be Clifford. It's all those things. And I'm towing a trailer with the next level of garage makeovers. Oh yeah. So as you guys are joining in, make sure you say hi. I'm not actually going to be able to read it all because, well, you're always scanning your mirrors, so you're going to see me driving. But I had to go live at 5, and I don't have time to pull over and stop and chit-chat. That's not how today is going. That's not how this week is going. That's not how any of this is going. So today you're going to learn, we're going to talk about Moab when we get back to the house, which should be about another 15 minutes. And then we're going to talk about how to back up a trailer. And we're going to do it live, which is a little sketchy too. But what's the worst thing that can happen? Run into the house? Don't worry, I won't let that happen. So everybody say your hellos. Hello, hello, hello. In the back seat, I do have some goodness. That's not an Instapot, although I do have a new Instapot that's now, you know that they have Instapots now that have, what is it, the air fryer? Yeah, so I got one of those for my birthday. So I got the Instapot with the air fryer. We're going to test drive something this week so we can have it for next week, which I'm really excited about. Yes, yes. And then, but inside those boxes back there are the gifts for our next round of birthdays, because we like to have birthdays. We're going to have a lot of birthdays, I think. A lot of birthday celebrations are coming up, right? Right? Right. So we have birthday gifts in there, and then I found these round things. Yeah, the whole bed of the truck is full of the round things too, by the way. That one had to be in the truck because the whole bed of the truck was already full of round things. So trust me, if you are anywhere near my zone, you need to be coming over for arts and crafts, because that would be awesome. Very thankful. The next week is going to be very full of arts and crafts. Anyways, so beside the point, oh please let me change lanes. I do know my lights are working. That's always a good thing. I believe when you pull a trailer, your blinker is the most important thing you have. It's called intent. If they do not see that you're intending to get into the other lane, I mean, what do you got, right? But if you show them intent and then you push them, well, there we go. We got this. Alright, we're in. So, Moab. The Moab birthday celebration was epic. That's like the easiest word to use, was epic. Ladies came in on Sunday. You guys saw last Tuesday's live at 5, which was so special to me, where they all just got up on it and made it happen. And then we had 4 days of trails. The first couple days were pretty mellow, like dirt roads plus some rocks on the first day, and then dirt roads, more trail, dirt trail, plus some huge, like, extra opportunities to get everybody tuned up. And then the Thursday run was fins and things, so then we really stepped it up. And then the Friday run, I didn't tell them what we were doing because I knew everybody would panic and not sleep, because that's kind of what happened when they found out Wednesday night that we were doing fins and things on Thursday. So I kept an ultimate secret of what we were doing on Friday, and I took everybody out on Steel Bender. Woo! Just the name alone makes you think about it, right? And so we had a great day. These girls killed it. Like, overcoming anxiety, overcoming struggles, overcoming height challenges. Like, some of them didn't realize what their challenge was until they got to Moab and said, oh, look at that, this is my challenge. And they did it, and it was just incredible to watch girls that, I mean, the other good part to me was the trails that I picked, that we picked as a group, they were able to go on. The girls that had been to Moab before hadn't been on the trails. So that was also really special to me too, where we were able to go on something that even if you had been there before, it wasn't a repeat. Hold please. Let's make sure we don't smash into anybody. Alright, solid move. So that was really special. And then on Wednesday, we went shopping. Yeah, we went to town. I took everybody into town. And so, let's see, where did we start? We started off at Rory's shop, where they got to... My point of Wednesday, let's back up a little bit. My point of Wednesday was making sure that if you were to take your friends to town, you would know how to help them be successful too, right? So, hey, look at this. This is one of our friends. Hold on. You want to see this guy going by? Alright. Pretty sweet. Okay, I'm back. Did you guys get that? That was a pretty sweet ride. So anyways, it's Nomad Ink, I think was what was on the side of his deal. So what Wednesday's point was if you're bringing friends to town, here's how you can help them be successful, right? So if you were to come into town and somebody used to break or somebody used to get stuck, then you would go to Rory at Moab Motorsports to make sure that you got helped. And so now you met the people, right? And then we moved on to the t-shirt shop, where everybody got a t-shirt. I'm wearing mine today. Hold please. Yeah, pretty cool. It says Moab, and then we added Ladies Off-Road Network to all of the shirts. So the t-shirt shop is awesome, and they got to meet Dottie. And then we went to lunch. I tell you what, if these girls did not go home 20 pounds fatter, I didn't do my job, because I sure feel like I did. So we went to lunch and had lunch at Fiesta Mexicana with Tony, and then I took him out to the Red Cliffs Lodge, which is just beautiful. It's a beautiful drive, and we got to hang out there, and we took a nap. Well, Sherilyn took a nap. Everybody else kind of wanted to take a nap. And then we put our feet in the Colorado River, because that's what you do when you're right next to a river. You put your feet in it. And then we came back and we had dinner at one of the most gorgeous places, Sunset Grill. And so you can see all of the lights of Moab from the top and see the whole strip and everything going on. So it's just a really fun day. Neat opportunity for girls to be able to see all the different levels to Moab, and again, be able to bring their friends back. That was kind of my goal to that day. Plus, you can't really do 5 days of bouncing. It hurts. It's a core workout, and if you're not good with it, then it is pretty challenging. So don't worry, Roxy, I am doing just fine. We're driving straight, we're driving in traffic, so we're under control. Those are the nice bumps. Oh, by the way, for everybody that doesn't live in Arizona, sorry about your snow, but we still have our air conditioners on here. I had to wear a tank top today. It is only like 70s. It is only in the 70s, but it's still warm. Sorry about everybody's snow. So I think one of the like the key moments to Moab for me was honestly on Saturday morning. So we had 4 days of trails. We had 1 day of in town. Sunday, everybody showed up for dinner and to celebrate our birthdays with some cupcakes, yummy cupcakes. And then on Friday night, we kind of did our last meal type thing and shut everything down and hung out. But here's the thing, on Saturday morning, I was ready for girls to start peeling out first thing in the morning, because that was the deal. Like, you can peel out as early as you want. I'll have breakfast out, I'll have the coffee made, I'll have everything ready for you. And nobody left. Literally, like, nobody left. Like, all the girls that were supposed to leave early to make it to like get gone, never left. They sat there, they enjoyed their coffee, they wanted to chat more with one another, they wanted to enjoy more time. And that, to me, ladies, like, that's what it's all about. The week is about you, it's about friendship, it's about fun, it's about eating a lot, and it's of course about wheeling. But I'm really, really proud and happy of everyone and how everybody had to put it together in that way to make it work to where you wanted to stay. And that was super special. So Saturday, finally, by noonish, everybody that was leaving on Saturday left, and there's two girls that wanted to go back out on the trail and do Hell's Revenge. And I'm like, okay, sure, I'll go with you. That sounds fun. I'll host you on that one. So we went up on Hell's Revenge, just the three of us. And we didn't leave until like 3-something, which was not the best plan, but that's what the plan was. And so we ended up having a great time, having an absolute great time. We ended up seeing a bunch of people and doing, getting awesome pictures, and they really got the full rundown of Hell's Revenge. But we ended up coming in after dark, so we even got a night run in out of the deal. I'm like, okay, you guys want to go back the same way we came, or do you want to finish the trail, which is harder? And they're like, oh, we'll finish the trail. Let's say we really did it. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Okay, and so we came off in the dark and added a little bit of a challenge to me as well, which was fun. So, yeah. So it was a good drive home on Sunday. I don't know. I really hope that you guys will enjoy some of these adventures with us. I am really excited to have our leadership group come in next week. We're having a powwow at my house, which is part of the reason I have what I have on the trailer. So that starts next week, and we're going to talk about these camping trips. We're going to talk about if we want to keep doing them and what we want to do, how we want to do them. Birthday parties, I mean, lots of birthday parties. So I think we should celebrate birthdays a lot. Like, anybody that doesn't like celebrating their birthday, I think I'm going to change your mind. You're going to want to celebrate your birthday a lot. So we'll see how that all works out. I don't know. Maybe you guys can add in some thought processes, or yes, interested. And I know there's some other options out there of wanting to do ones with the family and wanting to do ones with the husbands, and kind of getting everything set up for that. Maybe. We'll see. Again, it really feeds into the group that comes next week and how they represent. So if you guys aren't coming next week and want to have a voice, this is your time to keep doing it. I recognize and respect that, and you have to recognize and respect that it's going to be on the West Coast. It's going to be here out of Arizona. So I can keep the cost low for you. That's the biggest challenge, is I want to keep the cost low for everybody else so that you guys can come and hang out and do these great things. The unfortunate part is, in order to do that, we have to do it in Arizona, which is not a bad plan. Y'all that are in snow, I'm in a tank top. So at least for the winter months, that's how that's going to go down, and then we'll think through doing it in different places. But who knows, with everything that's going on in the world that we have, it's hard for me to schedule, right? It's not really fair and hard for me to schedule. So I want to put at least the first quarter out so people can start planning, and then we can go from there. I also think that I have some ideas to encourage people that have maybe already been on the trip to come back anyways. And so we'll really see how all that filters down. But the one that I know for sure is December 11 to 13. We've already got it planned. It's going to hit online here this week, where you guys, we've been talking about it for a couple months so that you can get your time, you can get your plans together, you can get everything together. And I really encourage you to come. It's not about wheeling. that weekend is not about wheeling. That weekend is purely about getting out of your house and being around positive people. It is, you can stay in a hotel 5 minutes from my house, or you can stay in the backyard. Doesn't matter to me. Look, does not matter. You need to get out of your house and you need to come laugh and do positive things. So a real quick words out on the December 1. Officially, it starts at 4-ish on Friday, 4 to 5 on Friday, and it's over by Sunday at noon. We have a very competitive event on Sunday morning. So Sunday at noon, you can leave. However, I'm going to say, if you are invested, that gives you like the last minute and the first minute to leave. I would sincerely encourage you to come for the whole day on Friday. And the reason I say the whole day on Friday is because we have quite an experience on Friday lined up. It's a whole day of self-care, of self-love. And then on Sunday afternoon, we will take a Jeep out. We're going to go do some spotting and a hike. So bringing your hiking shoes, not super bad, but nice and fun. We'll get dropped off at the trailhead and we'll hike up. Don't worry, I'm not going to take, trust me, I'm not going to make it any worse than it is. But, so when you start seeing me post out about how it starts at this time on Friday, that's your last minute to arrive. And when I say it's over at this time on Sunday, that's your first minute to leave. That does not include what I call wing events now. Those are the opportunity for you if you need to work on Friday and if you need to be home to work on Monday, because I do understand that kind of stuff. All right. So I'm pulling up into my neighborhood right now, and that concludes our event management. If you guys have birthday management, if you guys have any questions, feel free to let me know and write them in there, and then I will answer them later. But now we're going to go into how to back up a trailer and then how to work on a trailer. Alright, so the first thing that I'm going to do, this is going to be a little difficult because well, I only have one set of hands. So you kind of swing in. I'm coming at it. You have to understand like what the best route is for you to get your trailer in. And as you noticed, there's the Jeep and there's the motorhome, and I don't want to hit either one of them. So I'm kind of backing up. Let's see. Then when you put it into backup mode, put it into reverse. Oh, really? The UPS man has to show up right now, huh? And as you turn, so I'm turning hard right now to get it lined in. I also have trash cans on the other side of the street, which is awesome. And I'm going to turn more. There we go. But now sometimes you have to take a quick forward in order to get it to go where you need it to go, not hit the trash cans. So the biggest trick to this also is a little bit to go backwards and forwards a little bit. Now if I had my second hand, and you're watching the steering wheel as I'm doing it, if I had my second hand, what I would be doing is in the corner, I had to do a couple of adjusts because I had to get around the motorhome. I would have my, if it's a really hard one, I would actually in my lap. Alright, one more. It's hard doing it with one hand. There we go. Hold on, let me turn that off. Alright, now we're not going to hit the house at least. And I literally only have like 2 inches on either side. There we go. UPS lady is just making sure she can go in front of me, which was kind. And up we go. I'm gonna do it one more time because the neighbor just got brand new rocks put in. And so we don't want to mess up his yard. Wrong way. There we go. So when you're backing up a trailer, you gotta go the opposite direction from the way that you want to go. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. One-handed on live. Then we'll straighten it out and we'll not hit the there it is. Okay. So that's how you back up a trailer. Let me turn this loud thing off so you can hear me. And here's what I want to show you next. Yeah. I know, right? Here we go. Let's do it this way. So I do want to show you how to hook up a trailer too. We talk about trailers quite a bit. And so here's your tongue, right, that goes down onto the ground. But when you hook up a trailer, you have a few different things. You have your latch. And then I always encourage everybody to get a lock. I run bolt locks. Remember, you guys hear me talk about these a lot. My Jeep key actually works for this and for this. So it's my tongue lock and my hitch lock. All right, both using the exact same key. So this is your locking mechanism that goes over the top. But notice on my chains how they're crossed. You always want them crossed. So this one came across this way. This one goes across this way. This chain here, this cord here, is actually for my brake release. So I do have brakes on this trailer, on both axles actually. So this comes back to here. So if by chance my trailer went into breakaway mode, this would pull, which will activate the emergency braking system. And I do have a breakaway kit right here as well. Hopefully it works. Yay, fully charged. Good plan. All right. And then your lights plug in. You want to make sure that it's not dragging on the ground. So this one's super long, so I have it actually up around the tongue. And the reason I have this fancy zip tie is because on the motorhome, when I have it hooked in, I actually have to hook them together that way. Something else I also taught this week to a couple of the girls is every single time I stop at the gas station, I do a full walk around. So I bump the tires and I put my hand next to the hub. Bump the tire and put my hand next to the hub. You can also pull it back and forth. Pull it back and forth, because then you can see if your hubs are having any challenges. And then I walk around the back, make sure all my lights are still on, and I do the other tires, which, by the way, that's how much room we just parked on. Yeah. Made it. We got plenty of room to open the gate. And bam! That's what we had on our load. Okay. So, anyways, there's a quick rundown on trailer. And then, of course, when you're doing that, you're also checking everything that you have going on in this midsection, on the front, and the back. Okay. I made it. Here's the Jeep. We're all in the driveway. Everybody's in the driveway. Whew. Okay, I gotta go inside because I've been gone for a long time and I drink a lot of water, so you know what that means. And I have a dinner appointment with RV Dan from Arizona RV Salvage, because we have something else that we're working on. But the beef is home. Everything is home. It's time for the next plan, everyone. So I will see you very soon, and sooner if you live in Arizona, because we have arts and crafts to do. All right, everyone, say your goodbye. I know, it's a crazy life. And by the way, I haven't brushed my hair since Saturday, and it was a windy day that day, so this is pretty funny. All right, bye. Gots to go, and you know what I mean by gots to go. Gots to go, right now. Bye now.